Beth, obviously great to get that good knockdown from 75 in the end. Just talk us through that innings. Must have felt good.
Yeah, some good, some bad's usually my motto. People probably laugh at me for saying that, but it's not a perfect game, cricket. Obviously it's really nice to contribute and get the team over the line in the end. I thought our bowlers did an outstanding job. At one stage I thought they were on track for about 160, which would have been really difficult on that wicket, but our bowlers did a wonderful job to keep him to 135.
Obviously throughout the tournament, sort of a feature has been you and Sophie at the top and putting on a good opening partnership. Do you have to change your game much when she goes early, and what's your sort of mindset then?
Not at all, I don't think. We're pretty blessed at the Scorchers to have a versatile batting order and a lot of girls that have played a lot of cricket and know their game inside and out, so I have full faith in the group. If Soph and I don't come off at the top of the order, obviously we've got Nicole Bolton, who's played international cricket, coming in at 3. Hopefully Amy Jones is back from injury and not too far away from playing again. Then you've got the likes of Heather Graham and Chloe Paparo, who can really take the game on, as well as Megan Banting, who can strike a pretty clean ball. So regardless of what happens in the first 6 overs, we've got the depth in our batting lineup to win from any position.
And was there a bit of an added incentive that maybe Pez, she overtook your all-time record in terms of runs scored during her innings, and then I think you took it back?
I didn't know that stat, which is new for me because I'm pretty across most of the stats in this competition, but not at all. I think at the end of the day my job's just to help the team win games, and I was fortunate enough to contribute today.
2 wins now in a row against the Sixers. Do you think you have some sort of mental advantage leading into a potential game against them in the finals?
I think we've got a long way to go before the finals. Obviously we're about the halfway point in the competition. There's been some upsets, there's been some teams going really well and firing, so the next little bit will be a really interesting period for every team. Obviously this is a time in the competition that you want to get some consistency and gain some momentum leading into the back end when things get pretty tight, so we're pretty fortunate to have got 2 wins on the board in a row against a quality Sixers outfit who have pretty much been the benchmark of this whole competition in the last 6 years.
And now over halfway through the tournament, how are you finding it with the new club and specifically with Sophie Devine, that powerhouse opening partner?
Yeah, it's been pretty seamless, to be honest. I feel very grateful that the Scorchers threw me a bone and wanted me to be part of their team. Obviously the opportunity to work with Shelley and Sophie Devine, I've been really impressed with the way Becky Grundy goes about her business, and Wes Robinson as well. We've got a pretty wonderful group of support staff as well as a really settled squad, so it's been a really seamless transition, and I'm really glad and proud of myself that I made that move.
How are you feeling out there, Chase nosed you down your haunches a bit?
Yeah, probably a little bit too much hydrolyte for me, LJ. Probably needed a little bit more water out there. I was running a few 2s, but at the end of the day it's my job to stay out there and be fit enough to do it, so thankfully I was out there at the end.
What is your approach to pacing a chase like that?
Just trying to stay in the game as long as possible. I think if the run rate sort of blows out on a wicket like that when the ball starts getting really soft, it's quite difficult to come back from. So it was about staying ahead of the game. I think, as I said before, our bowlers did a wonderful job restricting them to that total, and we got off to a flyer with the bat, which was really handy. So we were ahead of the game from the start, and that obviously helped. Would have liked to have finished the game a little bit earlier than we did in the 20th over, but that wasn't to be, and we got over the line in the end.
And I think I heard Amy Jones has been batting again. Is she far off a return?
I hope not. I think Jones is a world-class player, and she's got wonderful amount of knowledge about the game. She's another one I've been really impressed by the way she goes about her business and talks about the game. So I'm not across how far away she is, but hopefully we'll see her out here again soon.
And just a word on your uniform today. What does it mean to you to wear the Indigenous kit?
Oh, incredible. I think Cricket Australia is leading the way in making sure that we're well educated on Indigenous culture, and the WACA's not far behind that either. We were all really excited to pick up our uniforms yesterday. I think it's a wonderful initiative from all the organisations around the country, and I'm really proud to be supporting such a wonderful cause.
Thanks, Moons.
No worries.